Can we talk about Hey Mama Day? I am dying to talk about Hey Mama Day. So let's talk about Hey Mama Day. You may remember it from last year. It was the first time it ever happened. And Kanye fans, as you can see from this ad-riddled XXL article, we streamed Hey Mama 700,000 times on the same day Taylor Swift drops her new album. And yeah, there may have been a little bit of petty reasons for Hey Mama Day getting started. But at the same time, Kanye fans from around the world got to stream Hey Mama 700,000 times in honor of Donda West and in a show of support for Kanye. And this is about to be the second annual Hey Mama Day. And I want to talk a little bit of a recap about how the day got started, why it got started, and then how Travis and I, watching the throne, are celebrating the day and how you can participate in that. First off, a bit of a recap. So in the chaos that was Taylor Swift announcing her Reputation album, people were really keen to see if she was going to respond to Kim and Kanye, because this was in the aftermath of, the whole drama regarding Famous. And Taylor saying she was really upset about the lyrics and the music video, and Kim being like, I have recordings that Taylor knew about the song, and then releasing the video, which is kind of the first major, I think, public loss Taylor had taken in a feud like that. And she was quiet for a long time in the wake of that. So when she started gearing up for the release of Reputation, everybody was wondering, is she going to hit back at Kim and Kanye? And she really did. From the first music video that was released to the first song lyrics that were released, there were all these allusions to Kim and Kanye. And Kanye fans weren't happy. And a bunch of discussions were going on our Kanye, Tumblr, Kanye to the, Twitter, wherever else Kanye fans gather. And when Taylor announced the November 10th release date for Reputation, people couldn't decide if it was further antagonism on Taylor's part or if it just happened to be, one of 52 weeks in the year. Taylor had historically a few fall releases, so this was kind of in line with previous release schedule. It just so happened that November 10th happened to be a Friday that year. If it was a Wednesday, a Tuesday, you would have seen Taylor's album coming out on that date. So was it just the stars aligning and she just, while taking some shots at Kim and Kanye, didn't realize what the date was? Or was that date chosen specifically as a little bit of further nudge at Kim and Kanye, or twist of the dagger? Big debate raged, and people were wondering how to respond. And initial ideas were, I think, maybe a little bit more vitriolic or negative. Some people, as you can see from this comment down here, had talked about wanting to stream Famous over and over and over again, or promote the Famous video in some way. And Little John A had, I think, a really good comment. Fuck people thinking Famous after Hey Mama has all these votes. Famous would be seen as offensive and only inspire more hate for Kanye fans from Taylor's cats, whereas Hey Mama is just a beautiful show of support on the day of his mom's passing. Absolutely 100%. And I think that was one of the cool things about the day. Even though it got started as a means of what can we do to kind of counter what we're seeing as these buildup of attacks on Kanye, it became something much more celebratory, something much more positive, something much less about Taylor and much more about Kanye fans really getting to come together. And in this way, say to Kanye, hey, we as fans love you. We miss Donda. We appreciate what Donda did. We appreciate the music that you created. And we're going to, champion this. And we're going to come together around it. I think there's something so beautiful about that. And It's something that we wanted to make sure continued. I mean, we as Kanye fans are in such a great time because Kanye is undeniably, if not one of the greatest artists of all time, the greatest artist or one of the greatest artists of the 21st century. And his legacy is only going to continue to build and build and build. And a lot of that legacy and how people talk about Kanye and the traditions around Kanye that fans will have for years to come, decades to come, are going to be shaped by what we're doing now. And I just think it's going to be so cool if we're able to establish right here, right now, something like Hey Mama Day, that year after year, not just for us, but for Kanye fans in the future, that we can all come together and kind of celebrate Hey Mama, have this day, eventually have gatherings in various cities, eventually have like a big Hey Mama fest. Like, that would be awesome. And in this day and age, we have Kanye interacting with fans, following them on Twitter, really engaged with the people. I think it's such an opportunity for him to really hear our love and support and for him to participate in that love and support. And I don't know. I just think it's cool for us as fans to have that holiday that we kind of made ourselves and can grow over time. And also just a cool way to honor Kanye and take time to reflect on our own parents, if your parents are still alive, it's a day where you can really feel positive in a way that maybe most days you're just like, yeah, I love my parents, I'll talk with them. But on this day, you're just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck yeah. I mean, I feel like Mother's Day and Father's Day is so kind of generic at this point that having something like Hey Mama Day, especially for passionate Kanye fans, I don't know, there's something a little bit more demonstrative about that and something a little bit more real, as you can filter your own feelings and relationship through Hey Mama. And for people like myself whose parents have passed, I don't know, it's a way to feel united, I think, in a way that Mother's Day and Father's Day doesn't. On those days, it's really for the living and about the living. And there's something about Hey Mama that works both ways. So I think that's nice for people to be able to come together to support one another, for people to feel inspired to, I don't know, spend the day or celebrate the day in a way with their own parents. I just think there's a lot of good about it. So this is a Reddit thread that just kind of helped initially organize it. You can see it had 2.9 thousand upvotes, 133 comments, and this was really the sum of a lot of conversation. And finally, Joshua Linker was the one to kind of put it all together. They set up Facebook groups, and I don't know, it was just cool to see. So we're celebrating on November 10th in two ways. Well, three ways. One, we're just going to be really active on social media, but we're also going to have a pre-recorded show that we did that's going to air on Wizard Radio. So you can hear it. It's going to be 6 p.m. UK time, which will be noon Central Time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and then 10 Pacific time. So you can go to Wizard and listen on their website or through their app and hear us do this special hour-long episode that includes an analysis of Hey Mama, as well as discussion about raising Kanye, as well as fans chiming in about what Hey Mama means to them. And then at 1 p.m. Central Time, we're going to go onto Stationhead, which is this app that this website does not really share any information on. But you can kind of see a picture here of how the app works. Anybody that logs on to Stationhead and creates an account can create their own radio station where you play whatever music that you want. And anybody that listens, it counts as a play, as the platform's built on Spotify and Apple Music. So say we're playing Hey Mama and we have 100 people listening, that's 100 streams of Hey Mama. And that's the goal, right? Everybody streams Hey Mama for the whole day. And by the way, you need to know, how Spotify registers plays, if it's just the same song on a loop, that won't count. So you need a playlist that has at least 2 songs. So a lot of people like to recommend Hey Mama and Silver Surfer Intermission. Since Silver Surfer Intermission is so short, you can do I Love Kanye, Frank's track. If you want a little bit longer but more emotion, you can do Only One. And that way, we get a lot of plays for Hey Mama and Only One. So that's one of the cool things about this. As we play Hey Mama, or the times that we play Hey Mama, however many people are listening, that counts as streams that go out. And on this platform, Travis and I can do a live show. So you click this on button and you can, we click the on button and we can talk just like we were recording a podcast. We can turn the music down and we can have the music playing in the background if we want. We can see the chat that everybody's doing down there, but also bring people in live on air. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have a few games that we're going to play, and we're going to have prizes available. One prize is going to be a copy of Raising Kanye. One prize is going to be a vinyl of Kanye, maybe late registration, maybe something else, depending if you want something else and what the price of that is. A free t-shirt from one of our shirts. We have Runaway, we have Hold My Liquor, and we just got the commission in for a 808s and Heartbreak shirt. So you'll get one of those as well if you're the lucky person that gets to play. So we'll be doing that live show for an hour. You can join us, help get the streams up, potentially win a prize. Just interact with people in the comment section about Hey Mama, meet some other Kanye fans. And then the station for the rest of the day will be playing Hey Mama. So if you want to use our station as a way to get streams for Hey Mama, absolutely. If you want to use your own playlist on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever, absolutely. Do that. But that's going to be how we're celebrating the day. We'll be, all over Twitter talking about it. May make another YouTube video, or at least upload the Wizard episode to YouTube at some point. We'll have to see about that. But we'll definitely get a recording of the Stationhead episode and put that on YouTube at some point as well. So we really hope you join us. We really hope, even if you don't want to join us, you celebrate in some way. I hope this helped give some insight into Hey Mama. And if you don't participate this year, I hope you're pumped to participate next year. This is going to be a lot of fun for Kanye fans for years to come. And I think the start of something really cool in terms of the fandom creating traditions like this and building them up and just laying the groundwork for Kanye's legacy to really take hold. So, yeah, thanks for listening. We just released our, bonus episode on Homecoming. And this Tuesday, we're going to have our Big Brother episode. So if you want to hear all about Big Brother, you should listen to that on Tuesday. We actually just released our Homecoming lyrical analysis as well. And you will definitely learn a lot about Homecoming and a lot about Graduation as an album. So check that out. We should also have the 808 shirt available on our site soon, watchingthethrone.com. So if this isn't the day this video comes out, but a couple days after, it should be on there. And then you can always support us by just subscribing to the channel, following us on Twitter, or buying the Yeezus Book, which we wrote, which is a whole 160-page book analyzing Yeezus. So all those things are available. But until the next time, stay loopy, keep it wavy. Adios.